Hey Virgo, welcome back. We're going to be going into your April 21st to the 27th just to kind of check the vibe, see what the tea is for that week and get you going. So we're going to start off with some general messages, go into love, talk about career. At the very end, we will do an all signs. All signs, the person sign that you're dealing with. But anyway, let's just start with some general messages and see what you can expect for April the 21st through the 27th. Let's see for Virgo. There's something that you're planning, something that you got to use a lot of strategy on. You may need to be a bit cold when dealing with it, or some of you are authority figures at work. I don't know why I'm feeling like project management. I don't know. King of Wands. Also going to be, let me see, hold on. Okay, so you're going to be dealing also with a fire sign that's going to be assisting with this project. Now, you may need to balance out each other's energies because I do feel like you two are a little bit different when it comes to your style and how you get shit done. But there's going to be some, you're just going to have, you guys are really going to have to come together to see eye to eye and be able to balance this accurately, because I got that Two of Pentacles there where it's like you're having to juggle between two things. And I feel like it's juggling between two different perspectives and styles of how you attack certain things, tasks, things like that. You got one person that's more analytical. You have another person that is action oriented. I mean, it could definitely work if you guys can work together. What other messages? There's something that's going to happen next week that you're going to feel like it was a missed opportunity on something that you felt like could have been your everything. Don't know if that's in regards to work or career. I'm sorry, work or relationship. Let's get. Some of you are coming out of a healing time, or like you took time off from work. Yeah, this is more healing. You got the Four of Swords here, the Hermit card in reverse. This is you coming out of some sort of alone time, whether that be you took, like I said, time off from work, you took time away from people. I mean, you're showing up in this. This is you, Hermit card. But it looks like whatever reason that you took this time off, you got some healing, you got some answers, and now you're ready to go. Anything else? Knight of Wands in reverse, why? Okay. Whatever this thing is, it's like you made a decision to no longer be stressed about it, no longer move towards it. You took yourself, I keep hearing like taking yourself out of the equation. And the Knight of Wands here, the Two of Swords, and the Nine of Wands, where instead of continuing to charge through with that heavy workload, you decided, or whatever heavy load that it was, you decided to just let it go completely. That could be why you're coming out of that hermit mode. Anything else before I get started? You're going to have some choices. Seven of Cups. Some of this, I feel like this is love options. But you'll have options, but it's not going to be to the point to where you don't know which option to choose. I do feel like you're going to be very, very, very aware of what option you should choose. Like, I don't know if the options, whoever it is that's going to be coming towards you, it's going to be like abundantly clear on who you need to pick or who is a better choice. But let's go ahead and get into the love so we can get some clarified answers on the person that you are currently dealing with at this time. All right, give me some answers on the person that Virgo is currently dealing with at this time. How does this person feel about Virgo? High Priestess, you guys may not be speaking. There may be silence between the two of you. But I feel like there's a soul connection. Like they still feel connected to you even though there isn't much speaking going on. You know what? You remember how I had talked about the whole going through something, coming out of healing? Okay. This could be about this person. So you have this High Priestess here, which, like I said, there may be no communication. This person can still feel connected to you spiritually. There could be a deep, like, I'm not connected to them on the 3D. I'm connected to them on the 5D. You may even have dreams about them. They may have dreams about you. But what they feel is that they're watching. I will say that. They're watching. Because they notice that you are coming out of that hermit mode. So you may even like reach out to them, or they may feel that this is a good time for them to finally reach out to you. Because I do feel like they've been watching how you've been moving, whether that be that you're in an actual relationship with them or you're not together and they've just been finding out information about you. But I do see the feeling of wanting to come out of this quiet period and speak to you. Hold on. Come on. Here goes the options again. So someone was juggling options. This could be the reason as to why you decided to pull back your energy. I do feel like you did at some point go cold on them and no longer show any interest or energy towards them at all. You weren't investing into them at all. No emotion. Because they were juggling. They had different options. And they could feel that energy shift with you. What else? How do you feel about? But you are what they wished for. And they're hoping that they can have a better outcome with you. What is Virgo feeling about this person? So just to sum it up, they had options. You found out. You no longer wanted to deal with them. You pull back your energy. They're starting to see that maybe either A, you're no longer feeling hurt, or B, you're deciding to like come out of this quiet period with them. And they recognize and understand that you are the one that they're wanting. You feel like dealing with them is just a bunch of trouble. You got the Five of Swords, where it's just nothing but conflict, arguments, not agreeing, not seeing eye to eye. You feel like being single is probably the best bet for you. King of Cups, why? Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, so whoever you're dealing with, Virgo, this could be somebody that is a water sign, but even though you guys are no longer speaking, they're no longer conveying their desires towards you. They're not like rushing in to talk to you. There's no more flirting, because I think at one point there was like a lot of flirting. You felt like this could possibly go somewhere, and then it, recognized that they were dealing with other people. You stopped talking. They're stalking you. They're watching you. Now, previously I did say they're watching how your temperament was before they decided that, okay, now is a good time for me to go ahead and talk to Virgo. So they're watching you. You know what's funny? Also, I feel like Virgo, you might be putting, not, I don't want to say putting on a show, but it's like you're allowing them to see what they see. Put it like that. You're telling yourself you don't want to work for this or work. Yeah, you don't want to work for this. You don't want to go forward. What I really feel like is that you want this other person to actually come towards you and express how they feel about you and show and put in some effort and that they're willing to invest. So it's almost as though you've pulled back your energy because you were hurt at some point due to their behavior. And like in your mind, it's, if you want me, you come get me. I'm not going to be putting in energy into you, and I'm not an option. What's the obstacle? Making a decision. Judgment card. Your obstacle is them making a decision. That's the outcome. Yeah. You're at some point, well, really shit, you might be at this point already. I have the Temperance in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. The outcome is being so irritated that they're not coming to you correctly that you just stop. You just put everything to a halt. Yeah, because you're wanting something that's stable, that is real love. Simply put, you want something that is real love, stability, security. Those are the things that you want. This person is showing that they're flaky. So if they come at you, I feel like you're not going to allow it to move forward because they haven't shown you that they're stable. All right, what's going on with my singles in love for Virgo? Singles in love for Virgo, week 21 through the 27th of April. The Fool card might be taking a leap of faith on something. Ooh, King of Wands. There may be somebody that's coming towards you that's a fire sign, possibly an Aries. You got this Fool card here followed by this King of Wands, possibly a Leo. I do feel like you have some fiery ass energy that's coming towards you that wants to start something new with you. And they're very sexually attracted to you. They find you irresistible. What else for my singles? Ten of Swords in reverse. Why? Page of Pentacles. Is this? Yep. Okay. What some of you guys are doing, or this could be the other person, is someone's just gotten out of a relationship that they're no longer putting energy into. They're no longer investing into. I do feel like this isn't like, it's not a relationship that was like long standing. It's a page, so it's very small investment, but it's like maybe somebody that you were dating, or this person was dating someone else, and they put it into that because the other person wasn't cooperating. So they weren't working together. They weren't trying to actually be in something long term. So they left, or you left. Take it as it resonates. The energy can be reversed, or, you know, switched, whatever. All right, what else? How will singles know who this person is? I mean, you got two. Could be a possible fire sign, or they present themselves as a fire sign, like they have a lot of fiery energy. They just got out of dating someone, wasn't long term. Doesn't look like it was a huge thing. This is somebody who likes a lot of attention, and they will spoil you with love as well. I feel like it's reciprocated energy. Like they'll show you love if you show them love. They love attention. They'll give you attention. Once again, that's fire sign energy again. And it could be some water there. What else for singles? So it looks like you might be meeting someone new. The one thing that I will say for you guys is there will be some of y'all out there that will feel like relationships are a burden based off of whatever else shit that you got going on. It could also be based off of past experiences and not really wanting to get into that realm because maybe you're not completely healed from some shit that happened to you before. If you're not ready for love, that's understandable. Or if you don't want to focus on love right now, that's understandable. However, there is somebody that's coming in, so just be prepared for that. All right, so now we're going to go on to your career. What to watch for with work. What does Virgo need to watch for work? Some of you are walking away from a job or maybe a company or no, I feel like some of y'all are ending or you need to end your time with a particular company. Give me a little bit more about that. You know, I feel as though, I feel as though, and this is just piggybacking off of this card here, just looking at her face, like she's, you know, it's 8 broken cups. So it's her moving on. You see the packing boxes in the back. Her nose and her cheeks are red. Her eyes, she looks like she's been crying, right? Because this is something or a place that maybe you thought you were going to stay at, that you were really emotionally invested in growing at this place. But I do feel as though it's also holding you back from making a change. And some of you are recognizing that you need more growth. This place is not giving you growth. As much as you have love for, it's like being at a place. There's not like really much that's wrong with it. Yeah, you have your squabbles at work that you normally have, but it's not to the point to where it's like it's super duper toxic. But you know you can't grow there. So it's like doing the same thing over and over again, hamster wheel type shit. But you need, or at least some of you are desiring growth. What else for career? Yeah, because it's not enough. So you get celebrated, you get recognition, you have recognition for your achievements, but it's okay. It's like getting a pat on the back, but knowing that you do a lot more work than just a fucking pat on the back. Like knowing that you put a lot of work into it, but don't get the same out of it. And although you feel proud of your achievements, it's still not enough. Like you're not getting enough for the things that you do. All right, give me a different storyline for other Virgos that don't relate to that specifically. What else? Some of you are going to be working quite a bit. You're going to feel like you're needing to juggle way too many things at one time. There's going to be some information that you guys obtain that previously was being hidden, being ignored. You're going to be privy to that information. What is it about? Oh. Why do I get somebody trying to sabotage something that you were doing? Don't be surprised if that shit pops up. Like you find out that someone tried to sabotage you or someone tried to tarnish your name. and you couldn't put your finger on it, but you finally figured out what it was all about. I know, so fucking random. What else? Five of Cups, why? What about it? Okay, this is another very random one. Either you or someone else is mourning your loss. What I got was like, you have a work bestie that worked with you, and either you left and so they're mourning the loss of you being at work with them, or they left and you're mourning the loss of being at work with them. Either way it goes, or it could be, you know, both of you guys, because I mean, I guess if you have a work bestie and they move, the two of you have to kind of learn how to function without each other. It's like, you know, especially if you like them, it's difficult. But yeah, some of you guys are kind of sad that you don't have that one particular person that you cared about at work. Like they stopped coming to work. They went somewhere else. All right, so let's do the all signs. Your career one was so fucking random. But let's do the all signs here. All right, all signs, their sign. Let's go. If you're dealing with an Aries, they're going to be extremely blunt with you to advise that you are the one, you have everything that they're looking for. They want to be with you. If you're dealing with a Taurus, you're going to be getting a lot of attention from them. They're going to be coming in hot and heavy. Once again, very direct with how they feel about you. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they are stalking you and they're not making a decision on what they want to do with you. If you're dealing with a Cancer, the reason why you had a false start with them is because they were juggling you and another person. If you're dealing with a Leo, they've made a decision to finally start investing in the relationship between the two of you, but it's going to be very small investment. It's going to like grow. They want to slowly invest. If you're dealing with the Virgo, I feel like I just fucking said this. They are mourning over changes, new chapters that have occurred between you and them. So you could have left and they're seeing you glowing up and wishing that they could be with you. If you're dealing with a Libra, oh my God, I've never had these two before. They definitely want to be with you. They don't want to be left out in the cold. They want to be with you. They feel like your security, stability, you're everything to them. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they're going to be letting down their guard. There's something that has occurred. Either I don't know, it's something with Scorpio to where they no longer want to be defensive. They want to let down their guard because it's taking a toll on them. It's too much. So they may actually come forward and express some emotion to you. If you're dealing with the Sag, oh, you got one that's coming in hot and heavy. They're definitely going to let you know how they feel about you. They're also very attractive. They like attention. If you're dealing with the Capricorn, you bring them emotional fulfillment. They want to continue to grow with you, support you, work with you, but you definitely bring them a lot of security, a lot of fulfillment. And I also feel like whatever it is that you've done with this Capricorn has allowed them to learn how to love themselves better. Take it as it resonates. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they don't want to see things end. They might start playing mind games with you in order to keep you with them. If you're dealing with the Pisces, I think you're going to move on from them. The ones that I'm talking to, this Pisces broke your heart, or you broke the Pisces heart and they're moving on from you. Either way it goes, there will be incoming communication as well to discuss this with you. So don't be surprised if they do reach out. All right, Virgo, that is what I have for you today. I hope that you were able to take some sort of message from this. Remember, it's general. If you would like a personal to look at your situation in more detail, please visit me at miatarot.com. That is the only place that you're able to book. And until next time, you guys take care.